Welcome back, everyone, to more coverage of 2015 World Championship weekend for Star Wars the card game. This is Swiss Round 6 on day 1, top table. And joining us for commentary is Mick Cipra, 2014 World Champion. Hi, Mick.
Hi, Andy. Hi, everybody.
Pleasure to have you back on the channel, especially when that's you on the right rocking your glorious 2014 Championship playmat.
Oh, yeah, the 14 Champion. Oh, no, it says Champion.
It says Champion. You can see it this time. But yeah, it's always good to get top-tier players on to give commentary on their own games, get some nice insight behind what you're thinking on the day and in the game.
Okay, so do you want me to work through the commentary from my point of view?
Yeah, just get your thoughts, and people can maybe get insight into the World Champion's head. But yeah, Mick's on the right playing Jedi. Looks like you flipped Ties of Blood, so Leia, Core Luke, and Secrets of Yavin for the Protectors and 3PO. And on the left we have Johny Shen playing Sith Navy. So it looks quite similar to your dark side, Mick. Starting Navy, Emperor Palpatine.
It does, yeah, and I think I was probably mentally trying to work through which sets he didn't have. Yeah. I was almost positive he wasn't on my exact build, since it was a... Now, I see that discard there. He discarded a, what is that, Moment of Triumph?
Yep, kill all the
so
two
that's
costs.
Actually a really, really important discard, and I like seeing that because I'm playing more of a swarm.
Oh.
Whoa,
cameraman.
Okay. I was going to say it's...
Oh, there we go.
Thanks for... Yeah, there we go. Fixed. And Tarkin coming out. So right here in the beginning, I like seeing Ties of Blood. My objective flop is pretty good. May the Force be with you is always excellent to see, but double enforced loyalty means that I'm going to get volleyed at least once, if not 2 times, and if it's 3 times, the game's probably done.
Yeah. Quick question for you here. With Johnny's first turn, he chose to play Tarkin first and then focus him for the advisor rather than the other way around. I think I'd rather have Tarkin free rather than the advisor.
Right, and he can't be blanking anything because Tarkin needs a Navy resource.
Yeah.
But he's probably getting set up to maybe play an Emperor next turn.
Yeah.
So...
The only thing I'm thinking is maybe not having Tarkin committed because he's afraid of seeds. But moving into your turn 1.
There's some kind of talk there.
So talk to us about your objectives in this deck. Is that kind of ideal objective flop for you, Mick, or...?
Sometimes you want Secret of Yavin 4, particularly in the Navy matchup, to protect other important objectives like Ties of Blood.
Yeah.
Especially when you're going to get a bunch of objective damage flown back at you. The Luke objective is not ideal, but sometimes it's also nice to play like first turn Yoda, UC Yoda, and Leia.
Yeah. It gives you the 5 resources to empower that.
Okay, so I hit my resource drop. That's pretty big. I got an asteroid base.
Oh, baby. You know what that card does, Johnny. Oh.
Yeah, so we'll be getting some blast damage off of chuds that wouldn't normally be there.
Yeah, I hear you like shields.
Limit just once per turn now.
Still, pretty good.
Still pretty good. Okay, move that dial down to 0. Nudge is also just such an important card for taking the Force.
Yeah, 2 pips on 0 cost. Just means you don't have to commit the Yoda if you don't want to.
I'm trying to remember what exactly I do here. If I have a protection in my hand, I might attack. Because he'd probably block. And then I can get some objective damage through. Yeah, actually, if I have a protection in my hand, I definitely attack, because Yoda goes at 1, and then the nudge goes at the other.
Yeah, and you've got, what, 4 protections in that deck?
No, I don't have Q-Ron. So
okay.
Oh, there goes the nudge. Dial back up to 1. Now, actually, if I had had a lightsaber deflection in my hand there, that would have been really big for me.
Yeah, kill the advisor.
Kill the advisor, and then turn off both of the enforced loyalties. So I definitely got volleyed by 1. And
looks like you're just checking what set that choke came from, I think.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Eric Dahlman's coming over here to verify that enforced loyalty only one of the enforced loyalties can trigger because it's limit 1 per turn as opposed to once per turn.
Thank the Lord. That would be brutal.
Yeah, there'd be very quick games. I think that was misplayed in some people's rounds at World. Yeah, just makes it brutally short. Brutally short.
So commit Neoda, no attacks.
Yeah. Now, without the nudge, so had the nudge been able to stay on the board, I probably would be able to keep the force. Otherwise, he can just play something, commit Tarkin, commit something else. But with Ties of Blood, I can maybe turn off one of the enforced loyalties, and with balance damage, I could maybe turn off the other.
Yeah.
It's always kind of tricky playing against Yularen because I like damaging them once so that they don't get full value out of Imperial Fist or Yularen, and then later on working for the rest of them.
Yeah.
Because it puts them in a situation where do I play 3 for this Yularen where I'm only flinging back 1 damage? Do I wait a little bit longer?
Giving him a tough decision.
But I think Johny should be pretty confident right now at this point. Interesting thing about Tarkin and the way the Leia objective and Leia works is that so while Tarkin can blank the cards, like Leia and Ties of Blood,
yep.
Their text happens at the end of the phase, and he blanks it until the end of the phase, at which point it comes back. So I think Eric's actually going over that interaction now.
Yeah, so it's almost a pointless blank, really, for Tarkin.
Yeah, it's a pointless blank. Yeah, so it could be blanked. Yeah, Johny wants to blank it so he doesn't have to attack.
Huh.
And
Can't say I blame him.
Attacking Yoda is always painful.
Yeah, there are a few interesting interactions like that with end of phase with Tarkin, like Core Luke. I know he cannot be blanked.
I guess that would just be a conflict action. So he has the advisor, so he has 2 Sith resources. That's pretty important. Okay, so building a pretty big board here.
Kuwati team.
Yeah, just getting things out on the board. It's probably good. Good against strategy. Particularly Quadi teams, I always find that I don't want them until the end of the game when I really need their blast.
Yeah, that's it. They're the kind of the yardstick everything else is measured by. It's 2 cost, 2 health. A gun and a blast.
These Yularen decks, particularly the Sith Yularen decks, you're gonna be able to fling back a bunch of objective damage and then close the game out.
Yeah.
So having some additional little things with blast on them really helps your Palpatine and Vader or Mara.
So Johny commits Tarkin and the Protector to the Force, so he's out of commitment cards now, but he does hold the Force for now.
Yeah, so I got the Ties of Blood damage for the 1 enforced loyalty. So this turn I'm... it's a question, can I turn off the other one?
That's got to be the goal.
And there's a lot of... There's tactics over on his side of the board, so I'm going to need some shields or something. Plus, the Tarkin comes with 2 twists, and we've seen at least 1 council, so that's a 3rd twist, and Johnny's build actually has double council.
Oof, so 4 twists to have to deal with. Leia. Yeah,
Leia is coming out, so this is nice for me. Yeah, 3PO too, so I don't have to worry about Force Lightning or so taking out my Yoda or 3PO or Leia. And Leia is going to help apply some more passive pressure on him.
Yeah. And 1 resource open to threaten the Leia's command.
Yep.
So this,
as you
said, Mick, if you're going to attack and take out that 2nd enforced, you hope for a protection or some shielding units in the Guardians, but didn't see any of that. So
the protection's too dicey too, because
with the twists.
Yeah.
So this board with Leia on there, and 3PO, it's screaming to me, just sit back, maybe
Right.
eat another enforced and
take another one, and then next turn definitely be able to turn it off. So he has 7 on the force, and unless things die, he's not getting any more.
Yeah.
Oh, he blanked something. What did he blank? Maybe Yoda's guns? I don't know.
Down to 3.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So now I have 9 on the force, so he's not going to be able to take it back.
Johny needs to tactics things down or start killing things if he wants that force back.
Yeah. So I wonder, do I have the Leia's command?
You tell me, Mick. You were there.
I don't remember. You almost have to assume that I do. Right?
Well, if there's one thing I've learned, Mick, you play the good cards. So there's 2 in the deck, I imagine. There's 2 Leias, is there, in this deck?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna place a bet and say yes,
so
you have it in hand.
And you definitely have to you do them one at a time.
Yes.
Particularly when there's protectors on the board, to see if they allocate the damage over to the protector, and then you play the second one and wipe both things out.
Yeah, if you play both at the same time, your opponent knows the best way to kind of maximize value.
Right, right.
New Vader, the alternate art from this tournament.
Yeah. So more damage coming.
Yeah, so we're kind of
protectors out. I have 3PO, but just a single Vader ping will take 3PO off the board, and then I'm open to Force Lightning and other stuff. So that's threatening.
So talking of threats, what else could those 2 Jedi resources? Is there any other events in your deck that could be?
Let's see here. Nothing from Luke's. Nothing from Yoda's. Force Barrier, I think, costs 3.
Yeah.
With the change to Asteroid Base, I don't think I ever played Force Barrier in this tournament. It's just too expensive. Yeah. Chad won a game with Force Barrier, though. The fighters went Navy was going to blow up the objectives, and he put a shield on everything.
Ouch.
So it still has uses, just not like it used to.
So that really is just a threat for Leia's command, then?
Yeah, must be. Okay.
Looks like
Vader's coming in.
Ties of Blood, I think, was the target.
Okay. So where block with the because if he has a heat of battle or a choke, I don't think I'm winning an edge battle.
No, you just baiting some cards
out
here.
Good, but throwing that Loyalist under the bus to really force him to have to win the edge battle will help me on my next turn.
Yeah, and it looks like Johny just has a great hand of edge cards here. Fake cards, a heat,
right.
Twist. Let's see what
right, but you don't necessarily want to throw too much at what's coming here.
No.
I bid Ferris. Yeah.
Johny twists that, so...
Oh, Ferris helps a lot, too, against the Sith matchup. Once you get Ferris out there with the shield and the 3PO, it's really hard for Sith to do any other nasty things to your board. Okay, so he's got to think a little bit about... Let's see, he had twisted... Yep, Heat of Battle takes care of that. So it must be a whatchamacallit. I didn't bid anything, so...
Yeah, and you
coming.
Yeah, redirect to secrets, looks like.
Yeah, I want him to have to attack every single turn.
Yeah.
Just to make him have to bid cards, otherwise Yoda will slice stuff in half and focus his best defenders. Is he thinking about doing other attacks?
Well, I think you've only got one card in hand at this point, so I'd be tempted to go with the
Karate. Yeah, this is a situation where he might go aggro and just try to get more blast on the damage. Because I've only done 1 damage at this point, and eventually I'm playing a slower deck, so the damage, the objectives aren't going to be one shot. Damage will pile on them, and then you can Ulara and fist it off.
Yeah. And this is the kind of, there you go, looks like Johnny's passing with any further attacks, and you trigger layer.
A trigger lay on the guard. Yep, that makes sense. And nope, it was not a Leia's command.
Oh, I lose my wager.
Oh, it's a Luke. Okay.
Oh, more
that
resources.
also kind of explains like why I didn't, why I was okay bidding the Ferris, because I want Luke next turn.
Yeah, you know where your money's being spent. Another nudge.
Okay. What's our dial at now?
I think it's back down to 2.
Third turn, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, Luke's got to come out and play, right?
There's another speed bump in a Twi'lek.
Yeah, it's definitely tougher when you have Tarkin on the board with his tactics.
Ooh.
There we go. Now we got some shields.
And the Luke. So tapping out everything this turn. You'll still have 6 next turn, so that's not going to be a problem. And that's a pretty good board, Mick. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's looking better. Oh, and I have both of the enforced loyalties turned off now. So
yeah,
that is also a plus. So you could definitely like go in with Luke, shield Luke. If I win the edge battle, give Luke another gun.
Yeah, targeted strike. Probably.
Okay, Luke's getting flanked, so he does not have targeted strike, and that makes sense. But now Johnny doesn't have any tactics on the board.
Nope. If you have a lightsaber deflection in hand, you can take care of that guard pretty handily as well.
Lightsaber deflection's really good. I've been in arguments with people about what's better, lightsaber deflection or Xian training, and it's really a toss-up. Lightsaber deflection surprise value is huge.
Now, I was going to say, Xian training objectively is just
better
game text on a card, but yeah, you know.
Well, Xian training creates situations where you just look at the board and it's like, well, there's nothing I can do. You win.
Yeah.
Whereas lightsaber deflection feels like it steals games, and I like that aspect.
Especially in a meta where Tarkin is pretty much in most decks on the day, especially on Worlds. Tarkin can't blank a lightsaber deflection, he can blank a Xian, so...
Yeah, and it falls off, and you don't have to deal with it ever again. 1, 2, 3... What am I going for? I almost feel like I might be attacking Emperor's Web.
Yeah, I think it's...
If I can get him to flop a Tarkin Doctrine, it's going to be real hard to...
Yeah, his Sith resources disappear at that point.
Yeah, like Yoda might focus the Advisor, and let's see here. Because I got 1, 2, I could chain that shield out for a blast, 3, and if I kill his defenders, which I certainly can. Yeah, so I'm probably going for Web.
Yeah, again, it comes back to your comment earlier in the game, Mick. It's leaving enforced, both of them with 1 damage on. It's an unappealing Yularen then, isn't it?
Yep, definitely very unappealing. Okay, so he's got to throw something under the bus to keep me off of Luke's blast. I don't think it matters. Oh. Seeds... Heat of battle.
Keep that shield, Mick. Keep the shield.
I think I'll...
Oh, I thought you might have kept it for an extra blast.
Yeah, but he's probably gonna... He should assign the gun onto the Guardian anyway.
True.
So... Like, I guess if I had damaged the Guardian, then it's gonna go there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going after enforced loyalty.
Enforced, okay. Maybe, well, you could have taken it off the table if you got the unopposed, and well, you do take it off the table.
Do take it off the table. Yeah. But I also could have taken Emperor's Web off the table.
How did you take that off the table?
Oh, no, it doesn't go off the table because I lost the
Yeah,
edge.
I was going to say.
Yeah, lost the edge battle. I didn't have the shield to throw out. Had there not been a Hita battle.
Yeah,
and
the extra shield would have still been there.
Okay. So...
They're swinging in as well.
Yeah, swinging in. Yeah. So I think I'm damaging the enforced loyalties simply so Yularen can't come out and...
Heal them both up.
Heal them both up.
Locking down the resource as well. So John will be on 5-6 this turn if he wants to use Tarkin.
Although this could be a pretty big turn for him. I don't have anything with tactics on the defense.
You wrap cards as well, eh?
Yeah, I am completely out of cards. Luke's available, and I only have one on the Force right now, so that's going to come back. But I do get Leia's damage for 2, so that's...
I can see a couple of decisions in Johnny's hand. I can see a Palpatine, which would tap him out, but that's always a great unit
I don't think he can afford it anymore. No, he can't. He's got Tarkin. Yeah.
But he's also got a Lightning to deal with Yoda or Leia.
Yeah, but 3PO can...
Oh, true.
Jump away for that.
Not so you'd have to blank him with Tarkin and then do it.
Yeah, you could blank 3PO. And that's the thing that I really fear in this deck right now is entering deploy or so and Tarkin blanking 3PO.
Yeah, you know that's never a good sign. So yeah, I don't know. Would you prefer to play Palpy in this situation, or just choke 3PO, kill the Twi'lek, and then lightning something?
Depends a little bit on how good the edge hand is. Because playing Palpatine without a big edge hand to follow it up could also be rough. Although sometimes you just play Palpatine and you still have 5 cards in hand, so light side has to respect the incoming damage.
I think I prefer the event side of things, because that would leave Tarkin open to do some blanking as well if you do draw.
Yeah, and it starts to address the size of the board. I think you have to prioritize and get Leia off the board.
Yeah. So, Asteroid, a couple of resources as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting set up to just blow up 3 objectives and win, too.
Yeah, true.
If he finds a fist or so, because I'm also getting close. Palpatine's also going to help a lot, being able to bring back. Does he? Yeah, he has a choke because he choked the nudge during the first round.
Yep.
So if an objective leaves play, he can bring back a choke, and Vader can start going crazy.
Pretty sure there's a choke in hand as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think I did. Yeah, I did not want to see Palpatine hitting the board now.
I never want to see Palpatine hit the board, if I'm honest, Nick.
Palpatine hitting the board is rough. It's real rough.
Are they stacking up?
It's particularly rough because he's going to be getting back events, and comboing that with Vader means that because I've only seen the one Guardian so far.
Yeah, there's not enough there.
I need to somehow get up my defensive. Oh, he's thinking about going aggressive. I don't think they can both attack this turn.
Well, normally
He might be able to lock some stuff down, but
looks like he's swinging.
Yeah.
If TGO taught me one thing, it's never attack with Palpatine. But I guess you've got no cards in hand. So.
Well, sometimes you have to.
Yeah,
right?
that's true. That's true.
That you definitely want to lock stuff down.
Especially when the light side player has no cards, that's probably the safe time.
I almost want to see him attack with Palpatine because it means that I won't have any tactics to worry about on the defense.
Yeah.
So I'm throwing Luke out there, try to get a card out of him so damage doesn't go on Palpatine.
It's a lightning.
It's a face-up lightning. Just one card into edge, 1 dot. Okay, so 3 tactics somewhere.
Well, Leia's not coming back at all, so...
Leia's not coming back, so it's probably 2 on Luke, 1 on Yoda.
Probably.
So Luke, he doesn't have to worry about Luke next turn, and Yoda's out for the count.
Yeah, so that's all your mains locked down next turn, barring any shenanigans.
It's still up there. Okay, Mouse Droid. You're going to see the Mouse Droid attack?
Oh, the cheeky unopposed. The nudge could take
him out.
that
nudge will definitely block.
Oh, come on, nudge.
So
MVP.
I think I actually double block here. The idea being if he has a Hida battle, only one of them dies, but he's going to get them both with a choke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
So dial's moving. We're at 5.
Mouse Droid gets the cheeky unopposed. Beep boop, beep boop.
All right, and bringing back a force choke for more pain on my turn.
Yeah, Palpatine's reaction. One of those reactions that's often forgotten.
Okay, but he only has Vader on his board, and well, the Twi'lek Loyalist and the Guardian are both going to die at the start of my turn, so...
Yeah, to the choke that's back in hand.
So, this is definitely swinging towards the dark side, particularly if the following turn he gets a Yularen and Fist out.
Oh yeah, just free up the damage.
All that work and that's why I was on this style build for dark side, is that it can... it'll take damage as it starts getting established, but then with the Sith mains, it can, there goes everything.
And a refresh.
The Sith mains can definitely help stabilize and start clearing things off the board. Is that my second asteroid base?
It is, sir.
Okay, so... Yeah, asteroid base.
No shielding units.
Hey, if I find a shield... Oh no, I need 2 things with shields.
Yep. Yeah. Well, there's...
Who's coming? There's 1 shield.
There's 1, and I'm pretty sure the other thing I just saw was an Ewok, so...
Oh yeah?
Oh,
Hey, no. Okay, so... I think at this point things started to get really complicated because I didn't see tactics that I wanted. Luke can strike for 1.
Yeah, you're 1 blast short.
Yeah, it's...
Which you can get from an asteroid base.
I actually have. So, Luke could potentially take out the top, Ewok takes out 1, and Guardian could take out the bottom.
Yeah.
It needs to be unopposed, and Vader isn't obligated to block anything. So,
yeah.
So, I have some. Yeah, this is bad for me. But I'm trying to figure out how I can order my attacks to maybe get some damage through, blow something up, still have a chance the next turn. Because the dial will go to, 6 then? 7?
Yeah, well the tricky thing here is if you do go in with Luke and blow the top, Johnny can just react and go get back an event, can't he, and deal with... I suppose, no, he's already used his choke.
But he's already used his choke and reaction this turn.
Let's say he's safe. For now.
Alright, so I'm going with the Guardian first, and I think that idea is get a shield on her to mitigate future damage.
Yep, get the shield on early.
Don't know where I'm going, though. If I'm going at the middle, or if I'm going at the top. I almost feel like she has to go at the middle.
Yeah, because if Vader blocks any other objective, she won't be able to kill. So, middle's the safer bet. Johnny doing
Vader
some
could just block her at the middle. The two guns would... Oh, does he have cards? He's got some cards.
I think he's got a couple of cards left, yeah.
Yeah. Another good thing here is I don't have to worry about the surprise fist. Okay, so that one's just going to be unopposed. I still have that shield, so that's can mitigate unit damage coming at me.
Yep. Triggers Palpy to get choke back.
Back at choke. And I think that choke is pretty important here.
You walk at the web.
Yeah, so I'm not actually sure. Like all he needs to do is really just oppose one of these, and I won't have enough blast damage. I think I'm just trying to do various distraction attacks. Maybe come in with Luke later on for some damage. What is the dial at?
Dial's at 6, I believe, at the moment.
Okay, so next turn it'll go to 7, and he just needs to take out 2 objectives. It'll go to 9, 12. So I should have this lost, but we'll see. Is Vader coming? Vader gonna block? Vader should block the Ewok. Because if that's unopposed, that Ewok will take the objective, and then Luke just needs to win an edge battle.
Yeah.
Although, if it's unopposed, then Palpatine can go get another card back from discard.
But he doesn't have any resources to play anything if he does. Vader's thinking about it.
Thinking about it. And... Alright, there goes the shield. Use that asteroid base.
Bombing unopposed. Ewoks blowing things up. It's
Okay,
2014 all over again.
Now, if Luke can come in and win the edge battle, then Luke wins the game.
This is game, and I think 2 cards in hand for both of you.
2 cards in hand for both of us. Did he go get another card with that second objective? Did,
but I don't think he did.
Okay, so this edge battle.
You're looking for...
How many twists have I seen?
I think we've seen 2.
I should have 4 of them. I think I'm saying you don't have twists anymore. 4-4.
4-4, defender wins. Oh my lord.
4-4. Yep.
Talk about edge battles, Mick.
And, he got one of those. Had he not triggered Palpatine, it would have been 4-3.
4-3.
That guard is out of there.
Yeah, looks like he's taking one of the damage for Vader.
Yeah.
Gets a force commitment back, which could be important.
That's probably why he did it then. Get the force commitment back. I'd almost want to have 2 damage on Vader and still have that option for protecting over the guard if I need to keep Palpatine up. But it shouldn't matter at this point. He just needs 3 objective damage.
Well, 1 and then 2 unopposed. Yeah, we'll do it. So he's got more than enough blast here.
Oh, yeah. So Palpatine, may the force be with you.
Tactics. He knows you've got no edge cards.
I got nothing. It was all in that last turn. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Vader gets ready for battle.
Yeah, he's going to punish his children.
Oh, Luke is back. We forget this, but again, no
Luke
edge
did
cards.
be fresh, but Palpatine can dance circles around him, or that advisor. Or maybe I just focus Luke to prevent him from drawing a card with the mouse droid.
Well, if you see style points for me, I swing with Palpatine at May the Force, lock everything down, and then end the game with the unopposed from the mouse droid.
Oh, with the mouse droid.
Yeah. You've got to. If you could say you beat the world champion with a mouse droid,
takes out Hero's Journey and punishes his children, and the mouse droid wins against Ties of Blood.
Yep.
Definitely be unexpected. My Guardian is actually available.
Yes, through May the Force.
Okay.
But Palpatine
so that gives
still
a shield. Yeah, Palpatine's gonna deal with everything. As Palpatine does.
Blank the Protector.
Blanking the Protector.
Ooh.
Luke's out of there.
Kill the Ewok. Rack to kill the Ewok.
Ewok's out of there. Palpatine and Vader. Nope.
No, just
reconsider that one.
Play
just
it safe. Oh no.
No, just Vader.
Doing it the hard way. Well, not that you can win an edge battle, but you got no cards.
I'm completely at his mercy here. So many ways this can end. But definitely is ending with Vader killing all of his children.
I feel like that's a scene from the film. Oh, it's not his children, but he kills a lot of children in the films, which is.
And we got Palpatine's clone on the table because this is Dark Empire.
And the handshake. Yeah. Good game, but yeah, as soon as Palpatine and Vader hit the board, you could definitely see the tempo of the game swing, and all your mains getting locked down. So, good game.
Yep. Definitely punished the light side deck there. All of that damage coming off of Enforced Loyalty too.
Early game that was hard to come back from.
It's a really good archetype.
Yeah.
I was also on it myself.
So game 1 goes to Johny Shen on the left as Dark Side, so the players will switch up, play their other decks, and game 2 should be with you shortly. Hopefully, Mick, you'll be joining us again for some more commentary. And,
I will be, Andy.
So stick around for game 2, and thanks for watching.